Melanated glow, what you don't know, for the culture, for the people. Hey, let's go. Hey, everybody. So, today we talking about getting that D, getting that D, getting that D, and this is a conversation for males and females because the D we talking about today is that vitamin D. Vitamin is a vital mineral. That's what it means. And I want to talk about vitamin D today. Just because I'm all about health. I'm all about the health of our people. I'm also cheap. So this kind of like cheap thing right now, talking about getting vitamin D from the sun instead of spending some money. It's actually more beneficial, and I do want to talk about that. So vitamin D comes from the sun. You go out in the sun, you let it hit our melanated skin, and then it's a magic happens inside of the body, and it creates vitamin D. So why is this important? Number one, vitamin D is the only vital mineral that comes from the sun, an external source. You don't have to eat it, you don't have to ingest it, you just go out inside of the sun. In addition, it stores. So what does that mean? That means that if you can't get in the sun every moment of every day, especially those in northern places, in the wintertime, you don't see the sun as much, your body stores vitamin D. So you get in the sun when you can. Get your sun, get out there. And it's just so interesting how our people don't tend to go out there and get some sun. We want to wait to go outside when the sun go down. Well, that is the opposite of what we need to be doing. And then we have decided to start taking synthetic means to get vitamin D inside of our bodies. Ugh. So I want to talk about that. Coming from African Holistic Health, Dr. Layla Africa. And I want to talk about synthetic vitamins. So, page 156 for those that have the book. Synthetic vitamins and minerals eventually drain the body of nutrients, alter pH and body chemistry, and have a negative effect on health as well as immunity. I need to rewind one more time. Synthetic vitamins and minerals eventually drain the body of nutrients, alter pH and body chemistry, and have a negative effect on health as well as immunity. When we talk about all the things that the vitamin D does, especially like talk about pregnant women, the two things that pregnant women need to be mindful of getting inside of their body is folate acid, which folic acid is a synthetic version of folate, okay? Folate, vitamin D. Folate, vitamin D. Why? Because that is what is necessary for the child to be able to develop. Why vitamin D? Because vitamin D helps regulate the immune system and neuromuscular system. That's important because that's what we need to be able to function. So when we talk about what it does, then we need to talk about what the synthetic version does as well, you know. So vitamin D deficiency can be linked to breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, heart disease. You have to have vitamin D to absorb calcium and promote bone growth. It's one of those things that is necessary. But what our bodies do, it absorbs it inside of our skin, it converts it into some pre-vitamin D, then it gets converted to vitamin D, then it uses the liver and the kidneys to continue some more processing. But the important thing is what it also affects. You talk about your immunity, helps with autoimmune. It also helps with dementia. So if vitamin D can help us with all of these different things, then that means it has to be linked to all of these different parts of our bodies. And if our bodies are expecting the whole of whatever it is, to give it its synthetic version of the whole vitamin, of the whole self, is now tricking the body, and now it is actually draining the body of nutrients. It's altering the pH. It's altering the body chemistry. And it has a negative effect on health as well as immunity. So we're taking vitamin D inside of unnatural means. It's not helping our body. It's breaking down our immunity. It's getting us there faster when all we got to do is do the cheap version. Go in the sun. Let And I'm not talking about only your arms. I'm not only talking about your legs. I'm talking about your whole body. You know, it's important for us to let the sun hit our body, hit the places where our organs are, our backs, our stomachs. You know, we always used to talk about, oh, you must have a shirt to enter my premises. Yeah, but when you outside, that's not a law. So take off that shirt, you know, especially for our men. Like, let that sun hit your body so it can be able to hit your organs. You know, females wear crop tops. I know it's like a style, but it's also letting the sun create the vitamin D in your skin and those part of your organs. Because they also have proven scientifically that those with high levels of vitamin D don't tend to get sick. Why? Because it helps your immune system. Why? Because it's the natural version that your bodies are anticipating. So yeah, it's about that D today. It's about getting that D in a natural way. So our bodies store it. So you don't have to get it every moment, every day. Please get it in a natural way. That's a little rhyme. But please get that D. Everybody, male and females, get that D. Melanated Glow, I'm out.